This legitimately has one chip in it. What the hell, great value? Nice chilly day. Gonna finally finish up the Yukon, get the exhaust all buttoned up. We're all loaded up, ready to go. Go to my friend Greg's house. You guys saw in the last video. Been in a couple videos. I've had this truck for a year and I've never towed with it, so this will be first time. I need a haircut. You need them all cut. All right, so we're taking off, letting the truck warm up a little bit. It's above 100 degrees. So try out this tow tune. Pretty excited. I know I've messed with the turbo brake quite a bit. That's one of the cool things about the EFI Live is that they can use the turbo to help slow you down. So I don't have a brake controller, but one of my friends that has one, or has the same truck, Greg actually, he doesn't even have a brake controller, so he's never needed it. So right on. I was hoping these little pieces would come in. They're coming in today, but I was hoping they come in yesterday so I could put them in. But, oh well. I freaking love this truck. It's pulling it like it's not even there. And granted, it's not a big load, but I mean, it is a full-size SUV on a trailer. Wasn't even getting on it. It's easily holding 70 miles an hour up the hill. It's only been 7 days since we pulled that engine, or I guess, no, 6 days. Yeah, 6 days, it was Sunday. It was like 70 degrees last week. Now it's 30, 31. Glad we pulled it last week while it was nice. All right, check this out. So I'm just gonna tap the brakes a little bit. So it'll downshift. So we're going downhill, pretty steep downhill. This, yep. Oh yeah, that turbo brake is sick. I'm barely even using the brakes. You have to use them quite a bit when you come to a complete stop. So at this point, the RPMs aren't high enough for the turbo to actually slow you down at all. It's a makeshift exhaust brake, but yeah. Since it's already dirty and snowing, clean the windshield. It's gonna need, yeah, it's gonna need new tires, or at least a good set of used ones.
Yeah. Are we even gonna be able to drive it today once we get the exhaust?
Yeah. We got fans and everything on. It's ready to go. I just need I forgot. I ripped out the EVAP purge solenoid wiring. So I just need to add that back in. Other than that, though, it's good to go. Did your remote like barely work in your old OBS?
Yeah. Worked from like 3 feet, yeah, maybe. Far enough to where you could put the key in.
Don't get mad.
Too late for that. moving.
What do you think, Captain?
Wait till it stops glowing and then I'll try and get these vice grips off.
Say a little prayer.
Still nice. Yeah. Let's see. Kinda wonder if we should just quench it first.
I forgot that the manifold, the head had one bolt snapped off inside, so we're attempting to extract it. No luck so far, but we are persistent. It's tight, that's good, huh?
I guess. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Something is moving.
Really, oh boy. Is it too goobered up to get a socket on it?
Oh, probably.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we ended up just giving up. We were unsuccessful. Work on the Y pipe now. This does still have the factory exhaust, the muffler and everything. It's gonna be nice and quiet, but we're gonna use the factory flange. So if anybody wants to put an exhaust on it, whoever buys it, it'll just bolt right up and won't have to worry about anything.
I'm gonna get underneath here. Can't really tell. The lighting's all bad, but all right, hit it. Plug the coolant temp sensor back in.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
Well,
I dig it. Gas it doesn't leak.
it freaking purrs, man.
Not bad.
Nice work, Everette.
Yeah. Greg's Customs.
More like hacks are us, but whatever. Not bad.
Watery.
Not bad.
Hear yourself think.
You want to put some air in these tires before we go for a little rip? All right.
Effortless.
Yeah, tram shift's good.
It has to have been rebuilt, you think? 200,000 miles? I would say so, but then a black truck, as far as I know, that was factory. That's got 180.
I'd say it's 50-50.
It shifts good either way. So.
Yeah, I think it shifts just fine. I can't believe we don't hear any like weird noises, clanking, banging.
I know, I was actually really concerned that once we quieted it down, I'd hear like something wrong with the engine.
Well, that and the exhaust being that close to the cross member, I thought for sure you hit a bump or something, it would go clanking around or something. But I don't hear anything. I'm curious about the check engine light though. I wonder what that is.
It didn't sound like it was missing, even though that one spark plug wire didn't really fit all the way.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
It doesn't feel like it's missing though.
No. It is, man.
Not good oil pressure too.
Yeah, that's all that really matters. Somehow my brother's 5.3 is still running, so. Oh yeah, look at that downshift. I'm surprised you didn't spin those dry rotted Toyos.
Rip the tread right off.
You're gonna blow a sidewall, man. There's got huge cracks in it.
Definitely runs better than the 350.
Oh yeah. Check this thing out. Nice.
Tinted out too.
Yeah.
The person behind us has the same engine as us. I'm gonna get a cowl hood from the truck now.
This guy?
Yeah. Alright, we are all loaded up and we're headed back home. Some people are probably wondering why we're towing it and not just driving it, even though we did just drive around the block. It's not registered. It's not roadworthy at the moment, like I said. It needs a brake light check and stuff. That's just because it has a salvage title, so it's going to be rebuilt now that it has the engine it runs. And I am very happy with how it sounds. I know it's not aftermarket, not loud or anything, but just a nice, good running stock Yukon, and that's all it was. Nothing crazy. Runs good. It's nice and quiet. The engine is buttery smooth. I'm happy with how it turned out. So now I can just get the brake light checked, and it is for sale. I'm still on that OBS LS swap group on Facebook, and I do get a lot of questions still how to get certain gauges working. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do a video going over how to make all the gauges work in that. Keep in mind it's a 98, 99, so it'll be a little bit different on the, especially the 88 through 94s and 95s. I think those are different. I don't know how to do those. I can tell you for 96, 97, 98, 99 how to get those to work. But so that'll be probably sometime this week or next week. I don't know. We'll see. And I also need to do a review video on the black truck. I did the coilovers. Do my part 3, the reaction, you know, however many months later, driven it, adjusted it, trying to find where I like it. But yeah, a couple things coming up. And now the neighbors won't hate me. I start that thing up. It was pretty loud, like you heard. Everything works on it. You saw the rear wiper worked, it sprayed the washer fluid, it has the temp in the mirror. I mean, everything's factory and it works. I need to get the AC recharged, but not really the biggest priority right now. We're gonna hold this thing on and we'll unload it. Forgot to film the end of the video yesterday. It snowed last night. That's why I guess. Here we go. Show you guys how good this thing starts. Cold start, I suppose. Been sitting all night. Ooh, I lied. Here we go. So that, not knocking or anything. Yeah, so stay tuned. Next video I'm gonna do on this thing, I'm gonna show you how to get all the gauges to work. The coolant temp gauge isn't working on this one. You saw in the video it's maxed out. I'll explain that in the video. I did a different, did something different than the 98, the green truck I had, and I'll explain the difference in that video. I don't know if it's a bad sensor. It is a brand new sensor, but after a couple minutes of running, it pegs out, so we'll see. I know it's not too hot because I plug into the OBD2 and the ECM reads it's factory coolant temp sensor, and it's right where it needs to be, 185, 190, right around there. But yeah, we'll address that later.